Hi, my review is on the movie Robocop, which opened up on February 12th, and starring Joel Kinnaman, Gary Oldman, and Samuel L. Jackson was in it, and so was Michael Keaton. And so it had some good stars in it, good actors and stuff. And in the beginning of the movie, they're using robots to fight wars, to fight terrorism overseas, and then they wanted to use that kind of technology here at home in America, in the United States, to fight crime on the streets. And there was, but so like Detroit, where it takes place. And there was a fear that having a robot that had no emotions fighting crime wouldn't be able to make a moral decision, or kill without any kind of feeling or remorse or compassion or anything like that. That it would be just a killing machine, and that was the fear by all the politicians. Now, Alex Murphy has his accident, and his wife wants him to stay alive, so she makes a decision to keep him alive. Omnicorps wants to use him for their new law enforcement weapon for things to come in the future, and maybe more like him. So, because see, he's Robocop, he's half man, half machine, but I wouldn't say half man, half machine. From what you'll see in the movie, he's probably more machine than he is man. He's like a machine, but the emotions come from his mind, or whatever, his brain, his head. It comes from the compassion part comes from there. So it kind of makes him the kind of weapon they want to use. But you'll see what happens in the movie as far as the story goes. Good action movie, a lot of explosions like what was expected, a lot of fighting, a lot of stuff like that, and it was a good movie. Now, I think that the movie in '87, that was a really good RoboCop movie. It got an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. This one got a 49% chance, or 49% percentage on Rotten Tomatoes. But I think this movie was good. I think in some ways it was better than the 1987 movie, but let's face it, the '87 movie was a classic. It was really good. But this one, I liked it too. It had a darker feel to it. Because it kind of felt like it could almost take place in Gotham City. Like the Christopher Nolan Batman movies of late. It kind of seemed like that kind of city. Detroit did, and but it was a good movie. I think it deserves more than 49%, because I would put it maybe in the 70% range, maybe like a 74, 75. I think would be fair. But I think 49. I don't think it was quite that bad. When I was actually pleasantly surprised when I saw this movie, because when you look at remakes, and we live in the age of reboots and remakes, and look at the remake of Total Recall. That really wasn't that great of a movie. I guess some things about it were okay, but some things about it were okay, but it was not as good as the first Total Recall movie. And when I went in to see this RoboCop movie, I thought to myself, oh well, this is one of those reboots that's probably going to bomb. And I'm thinking back to Total Recall. So some of these reboots or any remakes, sometimes these remakes bomb. So I went and saw the movie, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was actually better than I thought it would be. It was more. It had good action, and it had a good story in it. It didn't seem cheesy or bad. It just, I don't know. It seemed like a good action movie to me. But so I'll give this movie a better rating than what it's been getting from the critics. I'll give it a mild thumbs up, and I would say I would give it maybe a B minus. I mean, it wasn't perfect by any means, and but I think that it's better than giving it a D, an F or whatever, or C. I think it's better than that, and so that's my review, and you know, I'll talk to everybody later. All right, until my next video. All right, bye.